Greetings one and all, this is Lloyd Brown. Welcome ladies and gentlemen, brethren and sistren, brothers and sisters, boys and girls to my vlog. It's been a while, it's been a couple of months now. I had no intentions of resurfacing on social media till at least September, in the season of the fall, the season of autumn. But I received the news that Aretha Franklin was gravely ill, and there was no way that I could let any more time pass while she's still here on this earth without me thanking her. I don't know if this will reach her family or what have you, but I don't business, I'm just doing it all the same, because her body of work and her influence to so many people across 50 years, 50 plus years of her work is astounding. Not only is she an awesome singer, but she's an awesome pianist as well. I wouldn't say she's a classically trained pianist, but she's an accomplished pianist. And she can handle a studio. But I want to just clarify something real quick. For many years, she's been known as the Queen of Soul. To me, she's not the Queen of Soul. She's not the Queen of Soul. She's the Empress of Soul. No debating, no question. She's the Empress of Soul. And I decided to put up a video, not of the usual works that would be associated with her. I decided to put a song which was a duet with George Michael called I Knew You Were Waiting For Me. Because watching that video was very eerie indeed, for obvious reasons. And if you look in the video, you will see images of Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell as well. So it was very eerie, but very apt. And I decided to put that video up simply because I absolutely love that song. Wonderfully crafted pop song, which to me signified her longevity, because obviously she's a soul singer at heart. But you can put her in rhythm and blues, you can put her in you can put her in pop, and she will deliver. The only song that kind of didn't really do it for me was the duet with Annie Lennox. Sisters are doing it for themselves. To be honest with you, I think I heard Annie Lennox more than I heard Aretha, just by the sonic register of the vocals. I just heard Annie Lennox and I thought, come on Annie, you're trying a bit too hard here. You know, allow the Empress to do her thing, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, what can be said? What can be said? There's nothing that can be said that hasn't been said already about Aretha. Nothing. There's nothing I can say that hasn't been said already. So, at the risk of repeating myself, I just want to just thank you personally, from the bottom of my heart, for all your works, your music, your inspiration. Thank you. Now, with that out the way, yes, I am here. I am in the land of the living, so to speak. And like I stated, I had no intention of resurfacing until at least September, because I wanted the summer season to basically just clear itself. But my intention was to simply just get myself together on an even keel and just let you know exactly what is happening, what is not happening, what is continuing in my work and my life. I think you've had a fair dose of what my life has entailed. And I just wanted to balance that with the work side of things. So without further ado, I want to thank everyone that's reached out to me. And I want to apologize to some of the people that's reached out to me that I've not replied. And it's not because I didn't want to speak to them. It's just I didn't want to go through the process of repeating myself and saying, well, yeah, I'm not all right, or yeah, things are not that great, and what have you and what have you. You know what I mean? Because the act of doing that repeatedly can get you down as well. So that was the reasoning behind my radio silence, as it were. But I want to thank everyone that's reached out. Everyone that's reached out, everyone I've spoken to, everyone that I haven't spoken to. I just want to thank everyone. But this is going to pertain to my works. Now, in relation to recording, my recordings are going to be suspended for now. I'm not going to record anything for the rest of the year. I have put extra tracks on my vocalist album for this year, as a release for this year. So I've more or less released one album twice in 2 years, as it were. So I'm not going to do any more. It's not like I don't have material. I've got 21 albums worth of material for people to be getting on with. So it's not like I'm short of anything at the moment, musically, repertoire-wise. But you'll be glad to know that I will be performing live before the year's out. I'm in negotiations with some promoters in that regard. And what else? And there's also a project I'm involved with, which I'm co-creating, which I hope that you will full joy when it manifests itself. That's basically it, really. There's nothing more to add, because I don't want to give a timeline or give a roadmap as to what I'm doing, because things can basically change. You know, life has a way of presenting itself where, with all your best laid plans, they can all flush down the toilet with one event. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to be doing that anymore. But in terms of recording and performing, I'm going to allow the recording for the rest of the year and concentrate on performing, because it doesn't make sense me record a whole heap of tunes and people don't get to feel it on a live basis. So that's what I'm basically concentrating on. And also just getting more official with my business. Just getting more official with my business, management agencies and stuff like that, because I like to consider myself someone who's approachable, where people can approach me and talk to me and make inquiries. But now it's got to the point now where people's coming to me and saying, Mr. Brown, how much you charge? And then when you tell them, they don't come back to you. They don't even say, well, we can't meet the budget, or kiss my ass, or nothing. They just don't come back to you. So I'm cutting that dead. Cutting it dead. So, you know, anyone who wants to employ me, it's got to go through official channels now. You know what I mean? That's basically it. Done with the talking thing. So that's one aspect. But other than that, everything is good. Everything is blessed. I'm here. I see the corner. The corner is there for me to bend. And I'm slowly bending it. Slowly bending it. And it feels good at the minute, I have to say. It feels good. It feels liberating to do so. So this is just by way of an indication to people that we're still there. We're there. And just working on my works. My life, I'm working on that, but I need my works to counterbalance that as well, because throughout my life, throughout my professional life, my music has always been something that would keep my head above water. But if it's getting to a point now where I can't even turn around to my music for that to create some kind of balance because of the state of or of my standing, position, location in the landscape of this industry, then something's got to give. And I need to solidify my legacy of work, because I take my music seriously. My music is not a currency to hustle with on both sides. My music is my legacy, and hopefully something that will inspire generations as much as the elders has inspired me, not just with reggae but with soul, i.e. Aretha Franklin, Otis Redding, Sam Cooke, Ray Charles. You know what I mean? So it's by their example that I'm trying to encapsulate my works in such a way where it stands on its own, it's solid, it has weight, and it has value. Not for me, because the inspiration is value enough, but value for the people that are inspired by the music that I make. And that's pretty much it. So I want to take the opportunity in just hailing up everyone, sending out big love to everyone, thanking everyone for reaching out, like I said. And I will be resurfacing on a regular basis pretty soon. But like I said, I had no intention of resurfacing on social media till at least September. But I had to just send my shout outs and big ups to the Empress of Soul, Aretha Franklin, while she's still here on this earth, man. So, it's with that, I'm going to bid you guys adieu for now. And as always, you done know the coup. People, please abstain from foolishness, even your own, even my own. I have to abstain from it. So, until we link up, people, stay blessed. Magan.